Sorry if you can hear my children in the background.
And the same with my puppy. I'm
Oh,
sorry if you
good.
can hear
It's
Dodger.
okay.
Everybody knows Dodger, and he's a bit of a maniac at times. So
But he's
apologies.
cute. He's a cute maniac.
He's a very cute
That's
maniac.
right. Well, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. If you haven't used Zoom before, but I think most of you have because you seem to be okay, just let us know. Ask us if you've got any questions. There's a chat box on the side here. So if you do have any questions while we're going, please feel free to pop any questions in there. But I guess tonight's just super informal. It's just a little catch up, nothing crazy here. We're just here to launch Joyce's business, and just like if it was anyone else that was going to launch a new business, we would want to invite their closest friends and family and people that you love to come and support you and see what you're up to and what you're really passionate about. And so this is just a really beautiful opportunity to show you guys what she's been up to behind the scenes, because obviously you can see that she's started something new, which is really exciting. And the best part about what it is that we get to do is, I get to bring beautiful women along the ride with us. My name is Sarah, for those of you that you haven't been introduced to me yet. But I'm just really excited to introduce a beautiful lady. I know the person that introduced me to Joyce is on here tonight. So thank you so much, Jess, for introducing me to this incredible woman. We've formed such a beautiful relationship so far, and I'm just so excited to see where this takes you. But let's rewind a little bit and go back to that, because I know Jess introduced me to you, back in October last year, but you didn't, it was last year, wasn't it? But you didn't say yes straight away, did you?
No, well, I'm a skeptic about most things until I feel confident about them, and I've done a bit of research and done a bit of looking and being a bit in the background and just observing. So, yes, Jess put me on to you, Sarah, in October, and it was something that I'd been toying with doing something else besides the work that I do 9 to 5 every day. So I felt that it was time that I needed something else. And for anyone on here who knows, they all know me. I always like to have something else happening besides my 9 to 5. It's what inspires me. It's what kind of gets me up in the morning, keeps me passionate about things. So I did. I sat there on the line for a while and just sort of watched. Jess had started using Juice Plus and was loving it. She tried really, really hard to get me to start when she did, and I just said, no, I don't need anything like that. I'm fine. I've done, no, don't need it, don't need it. But then she was doing really well on it, and she was being really consistent, taking it and all of the things. And I thought, geez, this is pretty impressive what Jess is doing. So after Christmas, I thought about it a bit more. And then I decided about the first week of January, I was on annual leave, and I thought, you know what have I got to lose, actually? Like, I've sort of done one direct selling position in the past. I've got nothing to lose here. And I'll get a discount on my products. Really, that was the other thing. You become a seller, a partner, and you get a discount right away. And I thought, well, what have I got to lose? I've done this sort of thing before, and I'll give it a go. Really. So that's then when I contacted Sarah, who I had kept in touch with, watching her on socials, and I'd sort of gravitated towards Sarah, I think, since October, and that's why I contacted her.
I love that. It's so beautiful. And it's really important that you're aligned with the person that you're starting something like this, isn't it? Because you've worked so closely with that person you want to build a beautiful relationship with. So I love that. Thank you for sharing. And so tell me, like, since you've started, what have you found so far, or what are you enjoying the most? I know that you're super, super close to your second promotion, which is a nice $300 bonus, by the way, aside from the commissions that you get, and your first promotion, your first bonus that you receive. So how does that feel for you?
I love it. I love a challenge. Anyone here would know. I really do like a challenge. I like to stretch myself. I like to see how far something's going to take me. And I really do feel there's a lot of potential here. The thing that I notice, I think the most since taking the product myself, is that I've got a lot more energy. I'm also being really consistent in actually taking it. So, you know, I don't know anyone else, but I would be on supplements from the chemist, take them for a while, and then something new would come out shiny and bright on the internet. And I think, oh, when these ones are finished, I'll give these ones a go. And so the next month I'd try the different ones, and I'd be going, and I didn't know if anything was doing me any good because I was swapping and changing so much. But with Juice Plus, I'm taking the same thing all the time. I'm actually giving my body time to actually absorb it and think, oh, this is good. It's kind of getting used to it. And I just love the consistency that I'm having using it. And you know, I'm not the sort of person, if I'm starting to feel really well on something, I'm not the sort of person who would keep it to myself. I like to share. I like to share anything good that I think is good, because I am a skeptic. And so for me to get to the point to be involved with something, I've done my homework, and then I've tried it, and then I will recommend it. So I think consistency has been great. Extra energy, a little bit of extra commission doesn't do any harm. I mean, I got the fingernails done on Friday. That was nice. That was a little treat. I hadn't had that done for a while. So that's really good. You know, that's just a bit of pocket money, because like everybody else, mortgage rates have gone through the roof. And my husband's retired. So he retired a couple of years ago. So it was kind of, you know, I was feeling guilty about taking, I guess, money from our account where we could be using that for other things. So this is giving me a little bit of extra money where I can go and have my nails done or something, or, you know, whatever, and not feel guilty about it. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, that's so it's so important, especially for us women, to really, you know. Now we know, I had another chat with a beautiful lady today, and she was saying the same thing. Like, she just wanted to be able to buy her husband a present without her husband knowing what it was or how much
That's right.
it.
That's exactly right.
We just like to have our little, you know, our little secret stash. So I love
Yeah,
that.
definitely.
Yeah. And so what are you excited about creating here in the future? What can you see
Well,
happening?
I'm excited about where it will take me. I've you know, I often go into things and think, oh well, I'll see where it goes. But one thing I can say is it's a very beautiful, supportive community is probably the first thing. Everyone cheers everyone on. You know, you put something up in Messenger, someone's got a promotion, or, you know, someone's got their first customer over the weekend, and everybody's jumping on like crazy saying that is so good. So there's like there's no sort of yeah, there's no kind of, well, she's a competitor, she's taken someone off me, or these things can happen. They can happen. So, but I've just been blown away by the positivity, the community, the support from you, Sarah, has been fabulous. And Sarah's a busy lady, but she always finds time. So I think and being able to share what I believe is a great ethical, I just love the philosophy behind the company, I guess. It rings bells for me, and I'm not easily convinced. I've said that a few times now, I know that. But I've sat back and I've observed, I think. Yeah, and I'm feeling really secure and confident going forward. I'm just going to see where it takes me is really the short answer, and I'm enjoying the ride.
Amazing. I
Yeah,
love that. And I can see that you're glowing from it too, and you seem lit up and excited about it.
I
So
love it.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's really
Yep.
great.
I believe in it. It's very hard to talk about something that you're sitting on the fence about, or you're not quite sure yet. I've got to be over that other side of that fence, and then I'm very, very positive about the experience.
Yeah, I love that. That's great. Oh, thank you so much. So, what we might do is I might just share a little bit around my story and how I got started in this business. And then we're going to get Adam to jump on, and he's going to share a little bit about his story and go over the products as well. And then we're going to talk about Joyce's health journey as well, because I know you've had a really beautiful journey too. So thank you for sharing. So I guess a little bit about me and how I stumbled across this business. And it was online, like most of us do. Business has changed. And at the time, this is 7 years ago, we're on our way to France. My husband is French, so we travel a lot. And we stopped in Dubai to see my friend who was living there at the time doing this business. And I was like, well, you get to, help people with their health and get paid to, basically have that laptop lifestyle. And back then it just really ticked all the boxes for me. And I said yes to this opportunity straight away. At the time, I worked in corporate office environment in mining and construction. And for me, it was a really, quite toxic environment, lots of big egos, and it was kind of like a dog eat world. Not sure if anyone else here can relate. But I knew I just wasn't fulfilling my life's purpose. So I never really got excited about it. And I was just working really long hours, commuting, working 10 to 12-hour days. And, the weekend would come and I'd just be exhausted. I was emotionally drained with all the office politics, and I was tired, and I was just an uninspired version of myself. And it was like a ripple effect into my life. So, I wasn't looking after myself at all. So the thought of doing that over and over for the next 40 to 50 years, like, it suffocated me, and I wanted a way out. So I saw this post, it caught my interest. I had no idea what I was getting into, but I really, when I started to progress, I could see this as a vehicle to my freedom. So I really wanted other women like me to know that there was another way. So imagine if you could earn an extra like $500 to $1,000 a month. Like, what would that mean to you and your family? More financial security, less stress, less worrying about the rising of costs of interest rates. And, for me in the beginning, like what Joyce was talking about before, it was my fun money. But now in the last 15 months to 2 years, we've had 12 to 15 interest rates rising. And we've had to pay like $1,200 to $1,500 extra a month. So this now has become my necessity. And I haven't had to go back to work and trade time for money to be able to do that. So I'm just so, so grateful. And I want more women, especially, to have more choices like what I've had. So since starting this business 7 years ago, I've been able to up-level my own health. I turned 40 this year and my health has never been better. I get to help make an impact. I get to, travel with my husband and my family without having to ask a boss for annual leave. The personal growth that I've had here, feeling inspired again. And I just feel like I've found like my people, because I just feel so supported. And I know Joyce has felt that since starting as well. And yeah, I just get to work from my phone in stolen moments around the kids. Like, it's great. And we have so much fun here. So that's a little bit about me. And I did want to pass over to Adam. He's going to share a little bit about his story and like why he's so passionate about this business. He's just been such a big support for me my entire 7 years here. He's become such a great mentor and friend, and I'm just so grateful for him. So thanks, Adam. I'm going to bring you off mute.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks,
Sorry,
Adam.
I was waiting for you to change the view, but I'm sure you'll work that out.
I'm
But
done.
it's good to be here. I want to first of all say a big congrats to Joyce for launching her business. I know this can be daunting. I know, similar to you, that was me 10 years ago. I stumbled across, I actually knew a fair bit about the Juice Plus products way before I went into the business. I was a traditional business owner at the time. I was in the health and fitness industry, and for me, often I got bought lots of different products from people over the years, and in a nutshell, for me, Juice Plus was just one of those products that I saw the ingredients and it read like a food label, and I'm like, this is incredible. It's an amazing product. And if you're someone who is all about high quality products, if you're somebody who's about research, all that stuff, which I was, I was certainly preaching the good word of holistic health. Juice Plus just ticked a lot of the boxes that I really loved. Juice, and if you guys don't know what are the Juice Plus products, we only have 3 main products, which I love. It is about the 3 really important systems of the body. One being the immune system, which is highly important, especially I think it's become even more and more important over the last 4 to 5 years. is looking after your immune system, and that's all around our fruit, veg, and berry capsules. And it really, literally is that. It's fruits, vegetables, and berries that have been grown to peak ripeness. It's all the good stuff. It's non-GMO. It's pesticide and herbicide free. It's actually tested 7 times through the encapsulation process to make sure there are no contaminants inside the products, fungicides, herbicides, all that sort of stuff. And then it's dehydrated. It's blended into a big slushy or pulp, and through a freeze dry method, it is then dried down into what is left with the essence of the fruits and vegetables. Now, I'm not sure if you know this, Joyce, because you are only new, and I didn't know this straight away. But the plus in Juice Plus is actually all the stuff that we often throw away with the fruits and vegetables that we eat, like the pip, the core, the rind, the seed, all that sort of stuff, where often most of the nutrients are. Like an orange, for instance, that more than 80% of all the vitamin C in an orange is actually in the rind, and we throw it in the bin. So Juice Plus, it has all of it. It has all of it in it. That's what makes the plus in Juice Plus. It's literally the most researched nutraceutical in the world. Even if you ask Siri, what's the most researched multivitamin in the world, Siri will tell you, it'll let you know it's Juice Plus as well. It's an amazing product. This product alone has been around for over 30 years. The Juice Plus products have been around for over 50 years. And like I said, this product here is our micronutrient product. It's all about cellular health. It's looking after those cells. So they don't degenerate as quickly through the aging process, which, I'm 46 now, and none of us are getting any younger. There's no doubt about that. So making sure that we're getting enough good nutrients into us every day. The other product we have is the Omegas. And this is a plant-based omega. I'm not sure if any of you girls here on the live or maybe watching the recording are taking an omega net right now, but omegas are highly important to our body. It's the one, omega-3 is one essential fat that our body doesn't produce that we must consume through food. But the problem is most of us are getting it through a probably not so sustainable source and a secondary source oil, meaning that most of us, when we take omegas, that we're using a fish oil. And I'm not sure if you guys know this, but fish don't actually produce oils. They get it from the food that they eat. They get it from the plankton. And so Juice Plus, our Juice Plus omega blend, is literally a sea and land-based, plant-based oils, and put into a very, very cool vegan soluble capsule. So if you're not, cut out the middleman or the middle fish, we often say, and getting straight to the source, the primary source. So I'm not sure if you guys know, but omegas are really important for your joints, but also very important for your brain health and your nervous system. Really important for all those things. So everyone should be on omega, especially as we start to get a little bit more mature in age. And then the other product we have is our plant-based protein powders. So I have the Performs actually in my kitchen because I take it every day. But we have the complete powders, which is a nice blend of carbs, proteins, and fats. And then we have our Perform. And I know, Joyce, you love the protein powders, which I'm going to get you to share about. But these two come an amazing chocolate and vanilla flavor. And they're safe for everyone. The thing that I know about a lot of protein powders, they often come with a warning label, like, pre and postnatal women can't take it, kids can't take it. And I don't know about you guys, but when I see any sort of warning labels, I start to question, why is it not safe for them, but it's okay for everyone else? And so for me, Juice Plus, there are no warning labels. It's all plant-based. I have 4 girls in my house. I actually have 5 with my fiance as well, but we have 4 kids in the house. And they love these. They eat the little one has them in their oats every morning. My 16-year-old that I drag out of bed every day to get her to work, to school, is often having a chocolate shake in the last 5 minutes before walking out the door. They're versatile. They're amazing. From use them for protein pancakes right through to just a simple, easy, quick and easy, meal on the run. Then we don't endorse them as meal replacements, but they're certainly a great go-to to keep you on track around your eating. I was a personal trainer for many years, as I shared before. And what I know about most people that are trying to maybe drop a few kilos or stay lean, it's not often that they don't know what they should be eating. They're just often we're not so prepared around our food that we're always able to make always the right choices. I don't know about you girls, but I've got 5 girls in my house, and I know what happens when a woman gets a little bit hangry. Don't always make the right choices, let alone me. So yes, hangry is a real thing. I agree. So I think for me, it's just a great go-to. And then we have an incredible online health program that runs alongside the products. It's completely free. It's an add value. The only prerequisite to get access is that you're taking one of the Juice Plus products. And I would encourage you, I know, Joyce, you're going to share a little bit again about how you love the products, but I would encourage any of you guys, if the idea of up-leveling your health was something that was on your radar this year, whether it's to drop a few kilos, better your immune system, your joint health, have more energy, sleep better, all that sort of stuff, maybe even get your digestion working just that little bit better. There are so many results here with the products around Juice Plus that I would highly recommend that you reach out to Joyce and just and find out a little bit more information on the products and see if we can find something that might work for you. So Joyce, I'm going to pass it back to you because I know you're loving the shakes especially. Tell me, what do you love about the shakes, and how do you kind of you know, get them into your day on a regular basis?
Well, mainly, I guess I take mine as a shake, and I was never a shake girl, ever, ever. Just, what's that? That's not going to fill me. But I use them. I have one every day, every morning at breakfast time with my breakfast. So I am anti meal replacement anything. I don't think that's sustainable. It's not, well, that's my opinion. It's not sustainable. I want to do something that I can do forever. And, you know, the shakes are fabulous. I take one to work if I get hungry at 3 o'clock, whatever, I'll have one. Blend it up in the morning with a wheat Bix, some milk, whatever else happens to be in the fridge. It takes my fancy. But what I love too is that they're not full of sugar. It's all very well saying, oh, things are low carb, but then they've got a lot of, they do have sugar in them, but not huge amounts. So you don't get this big sugar hit and then you fall flat in your face 3 hours later. So I really love that about them. And I wish I'd had them in my life about 16 months ago, because I tried different ones and they were all very very chemical kind of taste, left a bit of an aftertaste. But these, I can take one at 3 o'clock and easily get through to 6:30 that night before I start getting hungry again. And I love that about them, and I love the convenience. And you can put them into when you're baking, into muffins, all of the things, porridge. So I don't have any littlies in my house, but the family's on board, which is really outstanding if you knew what my family was like. So the fact that they're taking them is pretty great. I love them. Love them.
Love it. Love it. So I'm going to pass up to you to wrap up, but I will share a little bit of my story. I have been involved in the Juice Plus company, I think I said before, 10 years. And my story is not typical to everyone, but this has been my full-time income for the last 9 years. I've been doing this. One of the things that attracted me to Juice Plus, I actually met a young 27-year-old couple 10 years ago that were making more money per month here than I was making. They were making more money per month than I was making per year. And that's really what got my attention. I was sick of working 60, 70 hours a week. I was sick of just getting by financially. And for me, I definitely was open to finding a better way. One of the things I love about this, that this is work. I don't have to leave my house. I can do this from anywhere. I know, Joyce, I don't think you've had to go anywhere to do a presentation since being here, which I know has been appealing to you. Just sharing your story, sharing what you're up to, living the mission. And, there are so many people out there right now. And our business is about two things. One is about helping people with health, which I absolutely love. And Joyce, I know you've been on your own journey, and to be able to inspire and help other people go on their own transformation as well is something that's a great gift to give to people. But this business is also the ability to help people that are looking to find a better way, or a way to release the financial stress and uncertainty that they might be in, which I know lots of people are in right now with the rising cost of everything. It is just off the charts. I don't know anyone that isn't feeling the pinch to some degree. And lots of people right now, I think you guys all know, everyone's open to the idea of creating an extra income and looking for a way that they can do that without having to compromise their values. And for me, my values are family. You know, my values are around lifestyle and being able to create that. And that's what I love about this, that you really can create a business, not just another job, to be able to leverage and help other people create success here. Like, you know, I've worked with Sarah and Joyce, and I can tell you hundreds of people over the last 10 years to help them create whatever success they are. So again, Joyce, we're super proud of you. We love Joyce already. Anyone that knows her is probably like, of course you love her. She's amazing. And, you know, just really, you know, feel honored to have you come along this journey with us.
Thanks so much, Adam. That's beautiful. Thank you.
Thanks, Adam. Thanks so much. Well done, Joyce. It's so exciting. And thank you so much, everyone else that has jumped on tonight. We're just so grateful for your support. And so I guess like with everything that we've shared here tonight, there are 4 options of how you can support Joyce here with her new venture. So if you either want to pop in the chat, or you can maybe let Joyce know after this call where you're sitting in terms of that, that would be amazing, and she would be so grateful. So you'd love to try the products that we spoke here about tonight because they're incredible. B, you would love some extra income and would be open to learning about that side of things, about what we do here. C, you're a skeptic like Joyce was, or you have more questions. That was us too in the beginning. Or D, you're just here as a beautiful, familiar face being a virtual cheerleader, which we are so grateful for as well. So well done, Joyce. Thank you so much, Adam, for sharing tonight. We're so grateful for your time, and hope you all have a beautiful night. Thanks so much. Thanks.
Thanks, everyone. So good to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Well done, Joyce. Amazing.